Why does Allah let the heart break before He heals it? Why does He let you cry before He lifts you? Sometimes the pain feels unbearable, but behind every tear is a lesson, and behind every trial is a blessing greater than you can see right now. Life often brings us to our knees. There are moments when you feel so heavy inside that even breathing seems difficult. Nights when your pillow carries the weight of your tears, and days when you ask yourself, why me? Why this? Why now? In those moments, it's easy to think that Allah has abandoned you or that your prayers are being ignored. But the truth is, every hardship is a carefully written page in your story. A story only Allah knows the ending to. We live in a world that tells us pain is meaningless, that suffering is only a curse. But Islam teaches us something far deeper. Pain is part of Allah's design. It's not without purpose. Just like rain must fall before flowers bloom, your tears often water the seeds of blessings that you can't yet see. What feels like breaking is often Allah reshaping you into someone stronger, wiser, and closer to Him. Think about the most powerful lessons you've ever learned in life. Were they taught to you in moments of comfort or in moments of struggle? Most of the time, it's the storms that shape us, not the sunshine. When Allah lets you go through heartbreak, loss, or delay, it isn't cruelty, it's preparation. Preparation for a blessing so great that if you had received it earlier, you might not have been ready for it. Pain humbles us. It strips away our illusions of control and forces us to face the reality that only Allah is in charge. Without hardship, many of us would forget to pray, to make dua, to seek forgiveness. But when life hurts, suddenly every prayer becomes sincere, every sujood becomes heavy with meaning, and every whisper to Allah comes from the depths of the heart. That connection, born in hardship, is itself one of the greatest blessings. And here lies the secret. Allah never allows pain without purpose. The Quran reminds us, verily, with hardship comes ease. Notice, ease doesn't come after hardship, but with it. That means in the very moment you are hurting, Allah is already planting the relief alongside your struggle. You may not see it yet, but it's there, waiting for the right time to unfold. So the next time you feel like the pain is too much, remember, you are not being broken, you are being built. Your tears are not wasted, they are seen. Your patience is not unnoticed, it is rewarded. And your story is not over. The chapter of blessings has not yet been revealed. This is why Allah lets it hurt before He blesses you. Because the pain is the doorway, and through it, you walk into something greater than you could ever imagine. When life hurts, one of the first thoughts that creeps into the heart is, maybe Allah is angry with me. Maybe this pain is a punishment for my mistakes. This thought is natural, but it often hides the deeper truth. Hardship is not always a punishment. In fact, many times it is a test. And even more than that, a mercy in disguise. Allah tells us in the Quran that He will test us with fear, hunger, loss of wealth, lives, and fruits of our efforts. Not because He hates us, but because through these trials He elevates us. Just like a student cannot move to the next grade without an exam, a believer cannot rise to higher ranks in faith without being tested. Pain is the exam paper of life, and how we respond determines our success. Think about the lives of the prophets, the people closest to Allah. Were they free of hardship? No. Prophet Ayub, Job, lost his health, his wealth, and his family, yet remained patient. Prophet Joseph was betrayed by his brothers, thrown into a well, and imprisoned unjustly, but he never lost faith. Even Prophet Muhammad faced years of persecution, loss of loved ones, and immense grief. If pain were a punishment, would Allah have tested His most beloved servants so severely? Their hardships were not punishments. They were signs of Allah's love and a means of purifying their souls for greatness. When you face heartbreak, failure, or loss, remind yourself, this is not proof that Allah has turned away from you. Rather, it may be a sign that He wants you to come closer to Him. Tests polish the heart the way fire purifies gold. They burn away pride, arrogance, and attachment to this world, leaving behind a believer whose faith shines brighter than before. And here's the most comforting part. With every test comes reward. The Prophet said that no fatigue, illness, worry, grief, or hurt afflicts a believer except that Allah expiates some of their sins because of it. That means every tear you shed, every night you struggle to sleep, every pain you feel in your chest is actually cleansing you and raising your rank in the sight of Allah. So pain is not punishment, it is a path. A path that may feel heavy now, but it leads to ease, forgiveness, and blessings greater than you could ever imagine. One of the hardest feelings in life is waiting. Waiting for a dua to be answered. Waiting for a dream to come true. Waiting for relief after pain. Sometimes the delay feels unbearable, and the heart whispers, "Why is Allah not giving me what I asked for? Why is He making me wait?" But what we often fail to see is that every delay carries hidden wisdom. Imagine giving a child something dangerous just because he cries for it. No loving parent would do that. In the same way, Allah withholds certain things from us not because He doesn't hear our prayers, but because He knows what we don't. What feels like rejection is often protection. What seems like a delay is actually perfect timing. Think about Prophet Moses. As a baby, he was placed in a basket and sent down the river, separated from his mother. Years passed before they were reunited. The delay was painful, but without it, Musa would never have been raised in Pharaoh's palace, never gained the knowledge and strength he needed to later free his people. The delay was not denial, it was preparation. In our own lives, how many times have we begged for something, only to realize years later that if we had received it at that time, it would have destroyed us? Maybe you wanted a relationship that would have broken your heart, a job that would have drained your soul, or success that you weren't ready to handle. Allah delays because He knows the dangers hidden in the things we chase. Delays also teach us patience. They force us to slow down, to trust in Allah's wisdom rather than our own desires. They remind us that life is not about instant gratification, but about growth. When Allah makes you wait, He is not punishing you. He is building you. He is shaping your character, teaching you resilience, and preparing your heart for something far greater than what you asked for. So the next time your prayer feels unanswered, remember, Allah is not ignoring you. He is carefully aligning the pieces of your life, waiting for the exact moment when that blessing will arrive. Not too soon, not too late, but right on time. At first glance, being broken feels like the end. Your heart shatters, your plans collapse, and your dreams seem to slip through your hands. You feel weak, fragile, and lost. But here is the hidden truth. Brokenness is not the end, it is often the beginning. It is through breaking that Allah rebuilds you into someone stronger than you ever imagined. Think about gold. Before it shines brightly, it must first pass through fire. The heat strips away impurities and leaves behind something pure and precious. In the same way, your hardships burn away the pride, arrogance, and attachments that weigh you down, leaving behind a stronger and purer heart. When we are comfortable, we rarely change. But when life breaks us, we are forced to grow. That heartbreak teaches us resilience. That failure teaches us perseverance. That loss teaches us gratitude. Every scar carries a lesson, and every wound carves depth into the soul. The person who has suffered and risen again carries a strength and wisdom that comfort could never produce. Take Prophet Joseph as an example. He was betrayed by his own brothers, thrown into a well, sold into slavery, and imprisoned unjustly. Each of these moments could have broken him completely, but with every trial, he grew in patience, in wisdom, and in reliance upon Allah. In the end, it was that very brokenness that prepared him for the strength of leadership, forgiveness, and honor. His story shows us that brokenness does not destroy, it shapes. In your own life, the heartbreak you thought would ruin you may be the very thing that teaches you self-worth. The failure you thought ended your chances may be the lesson that prepares you for greater success. The loss that left you empty may be the key to discovering the only one who truly fills your heart, Allah. True strength is not found in those who have never been broken, but in those who have been broken and rebuilt by faith. Brokenness humbles you, deepens your compassion, and anchors you to Allah in ways comfort never could. So when you feel broken, remember, it is not your destruction, it is your transformation. Through your cracks, Allah lets His light in, and that light makes you stronger than before. It's often in the deepest valleys of life that we finally look up. When everything feels heavy, when doors shut in your face, and when your heart breaks in ways you never thought possible, something remarkable happens. You turn back to Allah with a sincerity you may not have known before. Comfort can make us forgetful. When life is easy, prayers become rushed, remembrance becomes light, and our hearts get attached to the world. But hardship has a way of shaking us awake. Suddenly, every dua comes from the depths of the heart. Every sajda feels longer, heavier, more meaningful. Tears fall not just from pain, but from a desperate longing for Allah's mercy. In those moments, your connection with Him becomes real, raw, and unshakable. Think about Prophet Yunus Jonah. When he was swallowed by the whale, alone in darkness upon darkness, he cried out, "There is no deity except you. Glory be to you. Indeed, I was among the wrongdoers." That moment of hardship brought him closer to Allah than ever before, and Allah answered his plea and saved him. His story reminds us that no matter how deep our struggles feel, turning to Allah with sincerity can bring rescue and relief. Hardship also strips away illusions. It reminds us that no matter how much wealth, power, or love we have in this world, nothing is permanent and nothing is truly ours. It teaches us that the only one who never leaves, never disappoints, and never fails is Allah. This realization brings peace to the heart, because suddenly you stop clinging to people and things that can never fully satisfy you. Even scientifically, tears are a release, but spiritually, they are a gift. The Prophet said that a person who cries out of fear and love for Allah will not be touched by the fire of hell. Subhanallah! The tears you shed in hardship when you call upon Allah sincerely may actually be your ticket to paradise. So the next time hardship pulls you to your knees, don't see it as Allah pushing you away, see it as Allah pulling you closer. Because sometimes it takes pain to purify the heart, and sometimes it takes breaking to remind you of the only one who can truly fix you. One of the most comforting promises in the Quran is repeated twice in Surah Ash-Shar. Indeed, with hardship comes ease. Indeed, with hardship comes ease. Allah doesn't just tell us once, He emphasizes it, reminding us that no difficulty lasts forever, and no struggle is without relief. Notice the wording carefully. Allah doesn't say after hardship comes ease, but with hardship comes ease. This means that the moment you are struggling, relief is already on its way. The two walk together hand in hand. You may not see the ease yet, but it is unfolding alongside your trial, waiting for the right moment to appear. Think of the darkest nights. They always end with dawn. The stormiest seas eventually calm. The hardest winters always give way to spring. This is the sunnah of Allah in creation. Nothing remains stuck in one state. Change is constant, and with every difficulty, relief is written. The lives of the prophets reflect this truth. Prophet Yusuf endured betrayal, slavery, and prison, but his story ended with honor, power, and reunion. Prophet Musa faced the Red Sea before him and Pharaoh's army behind him, but Allah split the sea and granted him victory. Prophet Muhammad faced years of persecution and grief, but Allah gave him triumph and peace. Every test carried its ease, not after decades, but in its appointed time. In your own life, think about past struggles. At the time, they felt endless. But eventually, relief came. Sometimes in the form of an answered dua, sometimes through a blessing you didn't expect, and sometimes through the strength you gained within yourself. Even the patience you develop during hardship is itself a form of ease, because it lightens the weight of what you carry. The promise of ease is also a reminder of hope. No matter how heavy your heart feels right now, no matter how dark the road looks, know that Allah has already written your relief. It may come as a solution, a blessing, or simply the strength to endure, but it will come. Hold on. Your pain is not permanent. Your hardship has an expiry date. And when the ease arrives, you will look back and realize that every tear, every struggle, and every sleepless night was worth the blessing that followed. Life was never meant to be free of pain, but it was always meant to lead you back to Allah. Every tear you shed, every delay you face, every heartbreak you endure carries meaning far greater than you can see in the moment. What feels like punishment is often a test. What feels like rejection is protection. What feels like breaking is actually building. And every time you fall, it is Allah's way of guiding you closer to Him. Remember this promise: indeed, with hardship comes ease. Your struggle will not last forever. Relief is already written, even if you cannot see it yet. And when it comes, you will understand why Allah let it hurt so much before He blessed you. Because without the pain, you would never have discovered the strength, patience, and faith that now live inside you. So don't give up. Don't think your story is over. The page you are on may be heavy with hardship, but the next page may be filled with blessings you never imagined. Keep trusting, keep praying, and keep walking, even with tears in your eyes. Because the Lord who allowed your heart to break is the same Lord who will heal it with something far greater than what you lost. Your pain is temporary, your patience is eternal, and your blessings are closer than you think.